Hello, hello, ni hao, ni hao. Let's take a look at a website here that somebody sent me. They were asking about doing some marketing on Baidu, and I think this is a good opportunity to not talk about Baidu, but to check the website and talk a bit about language and how we might improve this for the Chinese market. We can do this by looking at the English website here, but I'm also made a Chinese language video on this topic. I'll post my Chinese one on Bilibili, maybe somewhere else. All right. So from a marketing point of view, imagining that we were a user that came from a Baidu ad and landed on this page, what would we see? We need to be very careful to pay attention to our emotions in the very early state. As soon as I open the website, in less than a second, I pay attention to my emotions. And I can do that because I meditate and because I'm introspective and because I just have some intuition here. Anyways, when I first landed on this website, I like the picture. It makes me feel good. It has nature. It has a sunset. It has a beautiful house, all this stuff. I would know this and I would feel this before reading any words on the site. And that's important because some people, if they land on it from an ad and it's not something they like, they'll just bounce away, right? And some people will do that even if it's very nice, because maybe they don't want this kind of place with all this big lawn and such, right? Maybe they want to live in a big city or something like that, right? Now, in this area here, we have some of the important words that they have. They say rare and timeless estate, overflowing with beauty and opportunities. At this part, I have some recommendations on how they would change this. And it's going to be the same for this Chinese version here as it would be for the English version. This does not tell me where this estate is yet, right? Even if I look up here, it says Springbok, or down here it says Springbok. Okay, yeah, but what state or province and what country? This is some important things to tell me. So I would like to have that here, right? I think it's Australia. So maybe change this. Rare and time. Let's try it again. Okay. A rare and timeless estate in Australia. Okay. Something like that. And then overflowing with beauty and opportunities, I would just make that larger than it is now. And not use all caps on it. All right. Capitalization is the only thing I'm talking about here that is specific to English as opposed to Chinese. Now, when I move down here, there are more words. Words are one of the most important things of marketing. A botanical and lifestyle estate of exceptional elegance with Springbok is now for sale by expression of interest. I think this is okay. I wouldn't use caps in so many places. By expression of interest, I would ask the people promoting this whether this is the term that their potential customers use or not. I don't understand this. I don't know what it is. But it doesn't matter what I think, or it doesn't even matter what the proper usage of it is. It matters if these are words that our target buyers, if we ran this campaign, would be using themselves. Okay. And then I do find this whole description here very nice. I'm getting excited about this. I do like this kind of house, this kind of place. And then this image down here too, I think is very cool because it gives you the context of where these lots are, how big they are, and what else is around them. This is a really great shot, I think. Now, another aspect of this page is the Inquire Now button. That's the call to action, and I think that's fine to put here. Also, probably a lot of people are going to want to check out other things about these places first. Floor plans, I bet, would be popular. Maybe galleries. Okay, so more photos. I think that would be very popular. I have run real estate sites before, and I used a ton of photos on those sites, and people really like them. Photos are very important for real estate. So the Chinese version here is, this part here is more of a direct translation, but once we get into the text down here, it gets to be kind of awkward. This is hard to explain to an English reading audience. And even for me, like my Chinese level is, say, like a high school level Chinese person. Okay. But when I read words in Chinese, sometimes I feel they're a little bit awkward anyways. It doesn't mean that I know how to fix them right away instantly myself. I'd get help from my team and writers to do that in the best way possible. But I can tell that, let's just say I can tell that these words were translated directly from the English and they need some work. All right. These are my thoughts here. I think that this kind of project would be okay for promoting on Baidu. It could be all right for promoting in other places as well. It is sometimes a bit tough to promote. It is tough to promote single properties or just a couple properties via a campaign on Baidu or other major Chinese platforms, because you still have to go through the process of getting the account set up, which takes a couple weeks, and you need to pay at least $1,500 worth of ad credit to get it started. So sometimes, these projects are not big enough to use on the big ad platforms in China. So they might also consider advertising in other places, such as on a real estate portal, a niche, using an influencer. All those are options too that could be considered here for marketing. And keep in mind that everything I'm telling you here right now is not based on going through my planning process for this website or anything. This is just based on what I initially saw as I opened up the website. The first things that I noticed. Okay. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks. See you later.